cannot ask this. The children, everything they've ever known, the forest, this is our home.
With staggering budgets and groundbreaking technology, these cinematic masterpieces push the limits of filmmaking. Discover the top 10 most expensive movies ever made in cinema history, where creativity meets colossal spending. Making a high-budget movie is no easy feat, and filmmakers face numerous challenges when taking on such a project. For starters, there's the financial risk involved. Pouring hundreds of millions of dollars into a film that may not perform well at the box office is a daunting prospect. Add to that the pressure to meet expectations, and you've got a recipe for disaster if things don't go according to plan.
That's the problem with having such a big family.
How do you choose the ones you save?
And while their enormous budgets may be daunting, the results are often truly breathtaking. So, what's your favorite expensive movie of all time? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're looking for more amazing content, be sure to check out another video from our channel. And once again, I'm your Lisa. Welcome back to our channel. Let's start the video now, further delay. Number 10. Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
I will never train another generation of Jedi. I came to this island to die. It's time for the Jedi to end.
Is the 8th installment in the mainline Star Wars saga, and was released on December 15th, 2017. Directed and written by Rian Johnson. The production budget for The Last Jedi was estimated to be around $300 million. This budget does not include marketing costs, which likely added significantly to the overall expenses.
It didn't scare me enough then. It does now.
The story picks up directly after the events of The Force Awakens, focusing on Rey's journey as she seeks training from Luke Skywalker while grappling with her place in the larger conflict between the Resistance and the First Order. Meanwhile, the Resistance, led by General Leia Organa, continues to fight the First Order, facing dire circumstances as they are pursued across the galaxy.
Sacred Jedi texts!
Ooh, read them yet?
Star Wars: The Last Jedi was a major box office success. It grossed approximately $1.3 billion worldwide, making it one of the highest-grossing films of 2017 and of all time. Number 9. Avengers: Infinity War.
What master do you serve? What master do I serve? What am I supposed to say, Jesus?
Is a superhero film produced by Marvel Studios and directed by Anthony and Joe Russo. It is the 3rd installment in the Avengers series and the 19th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The production budget for Avengers: Infinity War was around $325 million. This makes it one of the most expensive films ever made, largely due to its extensive cast, complex visual effects, and massive scale.
Thankful that your meaningless lives are now contributing
I'm
to
sorry,
the balance.
Earth is closed today. You better pack it up and get out of here.
Avengers: Infinity War brings together almost all the major characters from the MCU as they face their greatest threat yet. Thanos, a powerful titan who seeks to collect all 6 Infinity Stones to achieve godlike power. With the Infinity Gauntlet, Thanos plans to wipe out half of all life in the universe to restore what he sees as balance.
So if we don't do our jobs,
What is your job exactly besides making balloon animals?
protecting your reality, douchebag.
Avengers: Infinity War was an enormous box office success, grossing over $2.4 billion worldwide. It became the 4th film in history to cross the $2 billion mark and was the highest-grossing film of 2018 until it was surpassed by its sequel, Avengers: Endgame. Number 8. Fast X.
You bring more men to kill me?
They're trying to kill me too.
Well, it looks like we got more company. You still drive?
What do you think?
Is the 10th main installment in the Fast and Furious franchise, directed by Louis Leterrier. It continues the high-octane action and family-centric themes that have become the hallmark of the series. The film is part of what is planned to be the final trilogy in the franchise, with the storyline set to conclude in the upcoming sequels. Fast X had a massive production budget estimated to be around $340 million. This made it one of the most expensive films ever produced, due to the extensive visual effects, stunts, large ensemble cast, and international filming locations.
Dominic! Dominic! You stop hurting my new friends.
No, I'm only here to hurt you.
Fast X focuses on Dominic Toretto and his family as they face a new, vengeful adversary. This antagonist, Dante Reyes, seeks revenge for the events of Fast Five, where his father was killed during a heist involving Dom's crew. Dante is determined to dismantle everything Dom loves, leading to a global chase that spans multiple continents. The movie brings back many familiar faces from the franchise, along with introducing new characters.
That's the problem with having such a big family.
How do you choose the ones you save?
Fast X grossed approximately $714 million worldwide. While it was a solid box office performer, the earnings fell short of some previous entries in the franchise, likely due to increasing competition and the high production costs. Number 7. Avengers Endgame.
And as long as there are those that remember what was, there will always be those that are unable to accept what can be.
Is the direct sequel to Avengers Infinity War and the 22nd film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The film was directed by Anthony and Joe Russo and serves as the epic conclusion to the Infinity Saga, wrapping up story arcs for many of the original Avengers. The production budget for Avengers Endgame was around $356 million. This budget, one of the largest in cinematic history, covered the extensive visual effects, massive ensemble cast, and high production values expected from a finale of this scale.
Don't touch me! You missed the first time.
Following the devastating events of Infinity War, where Thanos succeeded in wiping out half of all life in the universe, Endgame follows the surviving Avengers as they attempt to reverse the damage. The film focuses on themes of loss, sacrifice, and redemption, culminating in an epic final battle against Thanos. Avengers Endgame was a colossal box office success, grossing approximately $2.7 billion worldwide.
You took everything from me.
I don't even know who you are.
You will.
It briefly held the title of the highest-grossing film of all time. The film's unprecedented success was driven by the culmination of over a decade of storytelling, the cultural impact of the MCU, and the massive fan anticipation built up over several films. It remains one of the most significant cinematic events in modern history. Number 6. Avatar: The Way of Water.
Outcast. That's all they see.
I see you.
The film is the second installment in what is planned to be a 5-film series. Directed by James Cameron, the movie returns audiences to the visually stunning world of Pandora and continues the story of the Na'vi and their struggle against human colonization. The production budget for Avatar: The Way of Water was estimated to be around $356 million. This significant budget reflects the film's extensive use of cutting-edge visual effects, underwater motion capture technology, and the high standards set by the original Avatar.
Why do you come to us?
I just want to keep my family safe.
The film's success reaffirmed James Cameron's ability to deliver blockbuster hits that resonate with global audiences. Its groundbreaking visual effects and immersive world-building were widely praised, setting the stage for future sequels in the Avatar series.
I need you with me. And I need...
Avatar: The Way of Water was a tremendous box office success, grossing approximately $2.3 billion worldwide. This makes it one of the highest-grossing films of all time. The film's earnings were driven by its widespread global appeal, including a strong performance in international markets like China. Number 5. Avengers: Age of Ultron.
How could you be worthy? You're all killers.
Stark.
Is the second film in the Avengers series and the 11th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and directed by Joss Whedon. It continues the story of Earth's mightiest heroes as they face a new threat born from one of their own creations. The production budget for Avengers: Age of Ultron was around $365 million. This made it one of the most expensive films ever made at the time, reflecting its extensive use of special effects, large ensemble cast, and global shooting locations.
You can do!
You had to ask.
In Age of Ultron, Tony Stark and Bruce Banner attempt to jumpstart a dormant peacekeeping program using artificial intelligence. However, things go awry when the Al, named Ultron, becomes sentient and decides that the only way to save Earth is to eliminate humanity. The Avengers must band together to stop Ultron's catastrophic plans, which include the annihilation of the human race. The film also introduces new characters, including Wanda Maximoff, Pietro Maximoff, and Vision.
To bring it to life.
Hi, Miss Barton, you little minx. I get it, Maria Hill called you, right? Was she ever not working for you?
Artificial intelligence. You never even hesitated.
Look, it's been a really long day.
Avengers: Age of Ultron was a commercial success, grossing approximately $1.4 billion worldwide. It became one of the highest-grossing films of 2015 and is among the highest-grossing films of all time. Number 4, Pirates of the Caribbean, on Stranger Tides.
We've now been informed of the destination. Death lies before us.
Is the 4th installment in the Pirates of the Caribbean film series. Directed by Rob Marshall, it marks the first entry in the series not to be directed by Gore Verbinski and the first without the characters of Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann in prominent roles. Pirates of the Caribbean, on Stranger Tides, had a production budget estimated to be around $379 million. This made it the most expensive film ever made at the time.
Listen, can you not hear your sisters scream? Do you not hear them? We need but one tear.
Largely due to the extensive visual effects, location shooting, and high salaries for the cast and crew. The film follows Captain Jack Sparrow as he embarks on a quest to find the legendary Fountain of Youth. Along the way, he encounters old and new foes, including the infamous pirate Blackbeard and his daughter Angelica, who has a mysterious history with Jack. The journey takes them through dangerous waters, filled with mermaids, treacherous rivals, and supernatural elements. All while racing against the Spanish and British empires. The film was a major box office success, grossing approximately $1.4 billion worldwide. It became the second film in the series to cross the $1 billion mark, following Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. Number 3, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi. Your destiny
is the 9th and final installment of the mainline Star Wars saga, concluding the Skywalker story arc. Directed by Abrams, the production budget for The Rise of Skywalker was around $416 million. This budget reflects the extensive visual effects, large ensemble cast, and significant marketing efforts for the film.
She is not who you think she is.
Who is she?
The film picks up after the events of The Last Jedi, with the Resistance preparing for the final battle against the First Order. Rey continues her training as a Jedi while grappling with her identity and the mysterious connection to Emperor Palpatine, who has returned and seeks to reclaim control of the galaxy.
Lando, you did it! You did it!
The story brings back many familiar characters, including Kylo Ren Finn and Poe Dameron as they face their ultimate showdown. The film grossed approximately $1.7 billion. While The Rise of Skywalker was a commercial success, its reception was mixed. Number 2, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom is the 5th installment in the Jurassic Park franchise and directed by Bayona. The production budget for Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom was approximately $432 million. This budget covered extensive visual effects, action sequences, and large-scale sets. The film takes place 3 years after the events of Jurassic World, with the island of Isla Nublar facing a catastrophic volcanic eruption that threatens the remaining dinosaurs.
Probably.
Probably?
Deep breaths, Franklin.
Claire Dearing and Owen Grady return to the island to rescue the dinosaurs and relocate them to a new sanctuary. However, they soon discover that the operation is part of a larger plot involving illegal dinosaur trafficking and a new genetically engineered hybrid dinosaur, the Indoraptor, which poses a significant threat. The film was a box office success, grossing approximately $1.3 billion worldwide. Fallen Kingdom received mixed to positive reviews from critics, with praise for its visual effects and action sequences, but criticism for its plot and character development. Number 1. Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Where's the pilot?
I'm the pilot.
You?
No, it's true. We're the only ones on board.
You can understand it?
Is the 7th installment in the Star Wars saga and the first film in the sequel trilogy. Directed by Abrams. The production budget for The Force Awakens was estimated to be around $447 million. This substantial budget was used to support its extensive visual effects, high-profile cast, and elaborate set pieces. Set 30 years after the events of Return of the Jedi, 1983, the film introduces new characters while bringing back familiar faces.
We'll get in that way.
What was your job when you were based here?
Sanitation.
Sanitation?
It follows Rey, a scavenger who discovers her latent Force abilities, and Finn, a defected stormtrooper, as they join the Resistance in their fight against the First Order. The film also features Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Luke Skywalker, who has gone into hiding. The central conflict revolves around the search for Luke and the battle against the First Order's new weapon, the Star Killer base. The film was a major box office success, grossing approximately $2.7 billion worldwide. Star Wars: The Force Awakens was both a critical and commercial hit.